What's up, everyone? Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in today. Oh my god, this week has been crazy. I had my first solo art show, which was so amazing. I'd been working towards having a solo art show forever, but also obviously as the day approached, I started getting really nervous. I was like, what if no one comes? And for the first 15 minutes, it was pretty quiet, and I know that that's to be expected from anything in the first 15 minutes. But then people just started rolling in. Like, at first it was just friends and family, which was amazing, and I want to thank everyone who came out, and then also thank all my good friends who couldn't make it but sent their love. I'm so thankful for you guys. But yeah, after that, people I don't know started rolling in, because it was First Friday, so there were passerby, and I was so excited to meet new people and get like a fresh opinion of my art from someone who doesn't know me or care if they're hurting my feelings or not. And it was so positive, which was really nice. Like, it was so amazing. And I think the highlight of the night for me actually was one woman, as she was leaving, grasped my hand and told me that the piece Resentment really spoke to her, and she said, keep going. And I was just like sometimes you just need that. Like, it meant so much coming from someone who's seeing my art for the first time and meeting me for the first time. So I'm super thrilled, so happy that it went well. And now that that is over, I can kind of take a step back and relax a little bit, because I still have a ton of commissions, but is what I'm working on right now. So the commissions I'm working on today are very close to my heart. They're all about Black positivity and hair positivity, and I feel like a lot of people will underestimate how much kind of disrespect and animosity that natural hair will get. And I know that for a while I would straighten my hair just because I thought it looked better, and I never even questioned it. Even little, when I was young, I would pull my hair down and try to make it look straight, because that's all I would ever see, and I kind of hated my hair. But yeah, I hated my hair, and it took a long time for me to really start to love and accept my own hair, and even just learn how to take care of it, because if you're not learning about it, I learned about it from my parents a bit, but my mom's hair texture is slightly different than mine, so it was kind of a journey of lots of Googling. A huge shout out to Pinterest, because that's where I learned a lot. That's where I was able to find people with hair like mine and what products they used, and then talking to people I know, whether it was at work or just people I met while I was out. And that's been a huge help, just figuring out what my hair texture is and the best ways to take care of it and the best ways to keep it from breaking and getting everywhere. And anyway, this commission is all about celebrating that and celebrating the beauty of gigantic hair and afros, and how amazing it is that our hair grows up and out instead of just down. I am really in love with that, and really excited to be creating this project. And it's one male portrait and one female portrait. I'm working on the female one as well. That one's almost done. I'm excited to be doing this. I hope it looks like a boy. I think it does. But also, I haven't drawn a man with big hair really ever, because most men keep it close and short. But it's exciting. I'm really loving how it looks so far. So definitely I feel like a bigger challenge than the hair is just this guy's face, and trying to get it to look strong, but not reinforcing the idea that men have to look strong, or that men have to have certain characteristics that are masculine. You know what I mean? I don't want to reinforce these ideas that there's one right way to look like a man and one right way to look like a woman. And that's a whole nother conversation. I'm trying to use art to make the world a better, more accepting, more aware place, like a place that's more considerate. And I know I'm not gonna change the world with my little doodle box, but it's nice to know that in some small way I'm contributing. And I think that's why it was so meaningful to me when that woman at the art show came up and said that a piece spoke to her and that she was so happy to see it and that I should keep making work. Because that's my goal, is to like make people feel something, make people feel happy, and make people feel represented. So that was really cool. So what I've been kind of doing is just going back and forth between the female and the male portrait, just to give myself some variety and make sure that I'm working on both of them and they're both progressing. They're at the point where I can just kind of relax and do the textures and the hair and add in line work. I'm honestly just really excited to have a commission that's like something that I care so much about. Because like I was saying, I think it's really important for people to feel accepted and represented. And this is definitely a community. You know, the natural hair movement is getting more momentum and is definitely like getting more love, at least in the circles that I run in and in the communities that I'm a part of online and stuff. But that's still very much like not a reality everywhere. And I hope that as small as my reach is right now, even though it is growing, I hope that this can make a difference for someone. That would be really great. And even if it's just one person, I'm really excited to be making my mark in that fight and helping in some way. I'm just really excited to be doing a commission that is so meaningful to me. This is something that I also feel really strong about, and I felt so lucky that the client reached out to me and could tell that this was something I felt strongly about, and that's why she asked me to do it. Like, it's really good to know that I'm making my mark, like that my ideals are apparent. As an artist, it's easy to feel like your work isn't making the impression out in the world that, like, it doesn't have the meaning out in the world that it has for you, because obviously, like, I drew it, I knew where my mind was, but not everyone is gonna know that, which is good and bad. Even with a lot of the work in my show had deep personal meaning for me that some people could definitely identify with, but there are also like other viewers who that would mean nothing to, and I want them to be able to put their own meaning into that. Like, I want my work to be accessible to everyone, but at the same time, I'm very fueled by my own stances, as a woman of color and as a person of color, and I want my art to like be for that community as much as it is for everyone else. And I'm rambling, but that is especially why I was so glad that the client reached out to me and was like, I really want to do something representing positivity and representing like the beauty that can be found in like big hair, and I'm just so excited to be a part of her movement and to be recognized as someone who wants to be a part of that movement. So that is going to conclude this week's video. I'm really excited to get these commissions finished and send them off to the client. I can't wait to see what she has in store for them. I'm just, like I said, very excited to be a part of her vision and a part of, even a small part of the natural hair movement. I'll keep you guys updated for sure on the progress of it. Probably gonna get back into my regular routine of like big drawings in the next month, because like I said, I still have a lot of commissions to do. So I don't know, for the rest of this month it might just be like little sketch talks with Allison, because I have a lot of fun doing them. It's nice just kind of having an outlet to talk to you guys and talk about my process and share that with you on a smaller scale. I haven't forgotten about my fantasy drawings. I still want to get back to those. I have a lot of ideas for what to do next. I've been listening to a lot of myth podcasts again, so it's on the forefront of my mind. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you if you were able to make it out to my art show. It was so amazing having you there. I hope that there are many more that you guys can come to. Hopefully I'll be able to travel more. That's definitely my goal for like 2020, in 2019 is to have shows like outside of my own town, as much as I love it. And thank you guys so much for being a part of my like art journey. There's so much more to come. Hopefully I won't be sick anymore next video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my Instagram and my website. Website is still a little bit behind because my newest prints from the show are not yet on the site, but they are available for purchase. You can check my Instagram for more details on that soon. I will just say here that 2 of them I have in 18 by 24 and 24 by 36 if you're interested in large scale work, so you can reach out to me about that. Frame will be included because why not? Thank you so much, you guys, again for watching, and I hope you have an amazing week that is not as sniffly as mine will be.